welcome to another Chronicle Chamber video review. This time we are looking at the Phantom calendar for 2019, produced by Mallon Publishers. It's due out this week in stores, and so we thought we'd have a bit of a look at it for you so you can see what's inside and whether you want to pick it up or not. So first up, we've got the beautiful Rolf Goes cover on the front there. I really love this image. This is obviously still sealed. We've got images on the back though of all of the different months that are going to appear in this calendar, and as you can see, it's a range of Phantom covers from around the world. And actually, if we zoom in on the description here, it says the Phantom 2019 calendar is a showcase for the illustrative style of the 1960s and 70s from a selection of countries including Denmark, Sweden, Argentina and France. So there we go. It does say a collectible for fans, but it's also going to be good for people who just want a functional calendar as well. So let's have a bit of a look inside and see how this translates, because everything you've seen so far you could see looking at the newspaper, at the newsagents, or if you can find it there. So anyway, this is one that I've unwrapped. I've taken the shrink wrap off. As you can see, as we would hope, there's a nice firm piece of cardboard in the calendar there to, excuse the shadow, in the calendar there to keep it firm. And these have turned up in beautiful condition. So it's a really nice size, as you can tell, and here we are with the Phantom, Mr. January, Phantom. Lovely green there. As you can see, we've got the big cover image and the month underneath, as you'd expect. The information about the cover image is featured there, so we can see that this one is from Sweden, 1965, Semic Press, and we've got a little image down here as well, the Cy Barry Generations type picture, and not that that's not credited as Cy Barry, but obviously we've got the credits for the cover there. And what I like about the calendar this year is it does have a bunch of little Phantom dates in it for you, so that identifies the calendar as well as a Phantom calendar. And if we have a bit of a flick through, you can see there 1979 from Denmark we've got, and again, you know, a few little Phantom dates. So that's certainly something that I've been talking about when we talk about the calendars and the diaries, that I wish it had those sorts of things in it. Bright green, the Phantom from France, I'm guessing. Yep. And again, we can see those dates there, and that's a nice one, the tribute to Lee Falk on the page that commemorates the date of Lee Falk's death. So look, there's probably not a lot more to say about the calendar than that. It's other than it's really functional. I guess I really do like the colour in it. So we've got the covers, but we've also got the colours that that surround it, match down into the calendar itself as well. So you actually do have almost a different calendar every month as you turn the page while it's hanging up on your wall. And there's certainly going to be a different feel to it every time. Again, we've got those little insets. Australia is represented there, of course, but that is the only Australian cover. From Greece we've got, Denmark again, this is one of the Argentine covers, certainly not one that I've ever seen before, so it's really cool to be able to see this. And come September, this is going to be staring at you for a month in 2019. Sweden again, some classic Ray Moore images, you know, quirky little Phantom facts, which I really like. Denmark, Phantom from France again, beautiful. And then the wrap page at the back with the previous calendars and a nice old jungle saying there all of the credits that you could want. Good to see some friends of Chronicle Chamber. David, for instance, has helped out Mallon producing this one. So look, that's pretty much all there is to it. And from a review sort of a thing, I really like it. I probably prefer it, if I'm honest, to above the 2018 calendar, which didn't, if I recall, didn't have the details about where each of the covers had come from, and became a little bit repetitive too for mine, if I'm honest. But this one, I really like the variety of covers, and again the colour. I think that's going to look really awesome, whether it's above your office desk at work or in the kitchen at home to write the kids' assessment dates on and that sort of thing as well. In terms of how do you purchase this, well, it is, as I suggested, going to be in select newsagents, but it is a very limited run, so don't rely on that. If you get lucky, if you've got a newsagent that tends to carry Phantom things, you might be able to get that. Maybe talk to your newsagents and see if they're bringing it in. There may be some comic store retailers who decide to pick it up. So again, you could probably hassle your local comic book store to see if they could get that one for you. But if you can't find it at your newsagent or your local comic store, probably the best way is to email the publisher and order it directly from them. You do so by contacting, I'll put the link on the screen, but it's info @mallon.net.au, and you can get yourself a copy of this one. $25. If you do order it from the direct from the publisher, obviously there's going to be postage, but to perhaps make the postage a little bit more palatable, they are going to provide a free print, surprise cover print, to go with it as well. So for the hardcore collectors who want to be the completists, that's probably the way to go for you. So there you have it, the Mallon calendar 2019. Make sure you get one for yourself so that you can be all organised for next year. All right, until next time everyone, hope you've enjoyed that, and happy phantoming.